Hello, 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 hello. How are you, folks? Happy Halloween. Spooky-tastic. Let me just carry on playing with the old do flippy ding dong just here. 1 second. Yeah. This will get annoying after a while. I'll get rid of it, but just thought it'd be a bit of fun. Let me see. Got a chat here somewhere. Temple. Indeed. Temple fudging boom. So I decided just to do a hangout and just getting my bearings straight here. I'm only doing this so I can make sure that I'm alive. I am live. Cool. What's up, Pam? Hi, Dave. Spooky. What's up, Pac-Man? Or PC Man, sorry. I needed you last week when my laptop went boom. So yes, I have sent a link to fellow makers. They are quite welcome to join. And if any of you want to join in the show this evening, you are more than welcome. If you want to join in, just let me know and I can be linked to come on and join in. So if you have a computer with a webcam, you are quite welcome to join in. Yeah, so Scroll Saw Challenge has just been announced, the winners and all that. I can't remember the bloody name of the winners. I'm rubbish. It wasn't me anyway. I finished my Scroll Saw thingy. It's just here. Ooh. That's cool, isn't it? Weird, but cool. So yeah, there's that. Oh, come back. Come back. I got missing. My head's missing. Where's my head gone? Ah, there I am. Whew. That was scary. I thought I'd lost my head. Okie dokie. How are you, Wurzel? Mr. Glenn Sr. How are you? Glenn Sr.'s being blocked already. Hey up, Wurzel. How you doing, lad? Cliff, hi. How are you? This is cool. Is the boiler too loud in the background, folks? If it is, I can turn it off. If it's too... It's very noisy. Good, Glenn. Busy, right? I must get some more Yorkshire grit off you, actually, thinking of it. Could thou send me a pot, Glenn, when thou gets a chance? Thank you. Type my t-shirt. Temple. Boom! I bet your toe hurts, you donkey. That's what you get for going around kicking stuff. Well, that's weird. It looks like I'm taking a drink from a tree. So what you're working on at the moment? I'm thank you, Glenn. I'm working on stuff. Oh, Wurzel. By the way. I'll just tell you that now. That's sorted for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm working on a couple of projects. I have a couple of projects to finish off. I'm making another spinning top battle dome. and another just like an arty piece, and they're both prizes for. They are prizes for. Oh, hold on a sec. Where have you gone? Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. They are prizes for a Halloween on Tuesday here in my local village, and I've donated 2 prizes for the raffle, so I'm getting those finished. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Hello, Mr. Rob Summerlin. Rob, I sent you a link so you can jump on whenever you're free. I know Eloy Escahego said that he may join me later, and JP said he might join me. Mr. Brendan Bacon Soda, how are you? Would you like to come on and join in, sir? You're quite welcome to. Same as you, Glyn, if you want to come and have a laugh. It's just a random talk shit night, to be honest with you. I'm going to be on for a while, and we can just talk about random stuff. It's going to be one of them, throw it out on the chat and we'll talk about it. He is a whinging git, isn't he? That's Rob. Mind you, he's not as whingy as I am. You've got no video, Rob. Well, refresh. But then that might not work because you're just technologically crap, basically. Oh, yeah. Tuesday night, early hours of the morning for some folk. 1 o'clock in the morning. Brendan, I'm going to jump over and I'm going to send you 1 second. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, 8 p.m. Eloy's time. I'm a guest on his show. There we are. I am a guest on his Halloween special, and we're going to be completely bonkers. There you go, Brendan. I just sent you a link if you want to jump on. If you want, it's entirely up to you, mate. No pressure at all. Yeah, he's Canadian. Enough said is right. Temple Boom. OJ, how are you, my old sausage? OJ, do you have a camera? Cool. Good man, Brendan. A new video coming up, eh? More spuds, is it? Yeah, more spud reveals. Anyone that has a camera and a computer, you can jump on and you can come and say hi and shoot the shit. Halloween talk. What y'all doing? Yeah, sorry, I was talking about Eloy's show. So the Mad Maker show, Tuesday, Halloween special. I am special guest, and we are going to have some fun. Just nuts. Nuts, I tells you. Rob just uploaded a video. Cool. Good man, Rob. Is that the really deep bowl that you're doing? The deep one with the inclusions and stuff. Oh, cool, Brendan. 2 spud reveals and a Woodturning exhibition. Sounds awesome. You'll be in and out, so no camera. Never mind, OJ. That's all right. Burley Bowl, that's the one, Rob. Well, you saw me do Pat's head. From now on, from today onwards, I'm going to take a picture of Pat Lap Pumpkin Pat, or take 1 or 2 pictures. I was going to leave a video on it, but it'd be too many hours of footage. So I'm going to take 1 or 2 or several pictures throughout the day because I'm off for the next week, so I can do it. So I'm going to leave it in the one position, and I'm going to take pictures randomly of rotting, and then I'm going to do a time lapse of Pat Lap disintegrating before our eyes. Pat Pumpkin, sorry, not Pat Lap. Pat Pumpkin. Your face is designed for radio. Yeah, I know, Glenn. But Glenn, your face doesn't have to be on. You can just come on and we can just hear your voice if you want. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. You can be like, what's his name from Sinn Féin all them years ago with the fake voice and the. Shh! Don't mention that. No, never get between an arm man and his spuds. Oh, gee. It's only coffee, promise. Oh, damn, that's hot. Jerry Adams, that's the man. I say no. I say no. 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 I say no. No. I say no. You're trying to do an impression of a Northern Irish fella there, Glenn, are you? So, also, if you have taken part in the Halloween, let me type this in as I'm doing it. The Halloween challenge on the Maker's Mind Facebook group, I will be announcing the winner to that on Eloy's show. It doesn't matter if you don't see it because I can put it up on the Facebook the next day. What's up, JP? I sent you a link if you want to jump on, me old sausage. Yeah. So I'll be announcing the winner to that. If you have done a Halloween piece for the competition or challenge, it wasn't really a competition, for the challenge, hold on, Templeboy Turning competition. My @ doesn't work on my keyboard, so I have to keep changing the keyboard settings to the American keyboard, use the @ which is shift and number 2 on my keyboard, and then keep going back again. It's just a pain in it. Okay, Templeboy Earnings competition @ yeah, that's it, I think. Send a picture of it, email address, and you'll be entered into it. But that's only if you're a group member of Maker's Mind. Cocoa. Cacao. Cacao. Temple. Boom. Do you like it? Shirts are now available. It's flipping cold as well. JD Honey is nice. So that will be announced on Eloy's show. What else? Thanks, Glenn. If I can work it out. Oh yeah, the prize for that, by the way, is I'm putting up a €20, $20, £20, whatever the winner currency is, or Amazon voucher, gift card, whatever it is. So just for a bit of incentive, but that's all I can afford, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, if you're a Turner, I'll throw in a tin of Yorkshire Grit, or what Glenn will actually. Good man. Okie dokie. Ah, you see, he said it. He said it. He said it before he heard me say it, because there is a delay. Thank you, Glenn. I am also working on prizes, or a prize, or prizes for when and if, it's a long way off yet, or when and if, hi Drew, I reach the 20,000 mark on my YouTube page. So YouTube, here on YouTube, I'm at, I think, 19,200 and something at the moment, which is kind of cool. So it's fripping awesome, to be honest with you. So if I do reach the 20,000, I'll be doing quite a good giveaway. I want to make it worthwhile, but it's very hard here in Ireland to get sponsors and things to sponsor prizes because it's such a small country and sales are very small. In the States, where there's potential huge publicity. Now, saying that, maybe an American company would sponsor me, but the prize would have to go to the States. So I don't know. You sent JP some, but he never said tar. He never said tar. JP, did you not say tar to Glyn? JP, that's not very nice. You should have said tar. He did get his mug, Rob. He told me earlier. He did. He is now a member of the Woodsley Summer Mug Club. Alt and 64 to get the @ sign. Is it? Is it? Hold on a second. Alt 64. No. Euro sign. Or is it all together? Alt. No. Alt 60. No. Alt 64. Oh, that's the Euro sign. Wurzel? Alt 064. No, that's still the Euro sign. It's all right. Sarah, you're not late. What's the rule? Boy, live shows is that it's a drop in, drop out, listen to it whenever you want kind of show. I don't expect anyone to be there. I don't presume people are going to be there. You're either there or you're not. I'm going to go live and I'll chat away to myself if I have to, because I'm good at that. And if it's a thing that anybody disappears, then I'll just start turning and talking to myself. It really doesn't bother me. Now, Glyn. Tut, tut. There'll be no talk like that. Okay, Steve, I'm at a camera now. Oh, are you, OJ? Are you friends with me on FaceAche? Let me see if I can find you. OJ. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. OJ Stevens, isn't it, on Facebook? Is that right? OJ Stevens? Is this you? Lol. Messaging OJ as we speak, live. That's how good technology is now. You can multitask. And here comes a link. Here comes a link. It's all right. Boom. You has got it. Sarah, Have you got a camera? Do you want to be on the panel? Come and join if you like. Oh, 64. See, I really do want a way of getting the @ sign without having to change to the American flipping stupid. Sorry, that's not against them, but the changing it to the American keyboard is really frustrating because I have to click to the bottom, go into the American keyboard, then do my @ sign, then go back out, click at the bottom, go into my back onto the UK keyboard. It's just so frustrating. You don't know who Sarah is. Sarah is a very lovely lady, Sarah the Titchy Turner. And so she's she tattoos as well, wood turns and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's her. Sarah, PC, Sarah. Now you are officially introduced. Now Curtis is messaging me. Yeah, it's gone. Sorry, just answering Curtis. There we go. See, I like to reply to messages when I can. Being nice and oh, yeah, TJ in the house. How are you, TJ? How's things? So, what have I been turning this week, Barry? I just said I am making another
messages when I can.
OJ has joined us.
TJ in the house.
OJ, can you mute your screen for me, please?
So what have I been turning this week, Barry? I just said I am making another messages when I can. OJ has joined us. TJ in the house.
Oh, I just had to mute you, OJ. Sorry. 1 second.
Barry, I just said I am making.
That's better. How are you, OJ? Let me just go into this. Right. Okay. Back on now. Right. Sorry, I just touched all the settings and it went a bit doolally. Yes. I am working on what am I working on? Pieces that I'm donating to a kids disco, Halloween disco that's happening Halloween night, Tuesday, for the raffle. So I've made a spinning top battle dome like the one I made before, but it's got 4 spinning tops. That's for kiddies prize. And then I have made it's just like an art pit, or I'm in the middle of making an art piece for the adult prize. So yeah, 2 prizes. So I'm in the middle of doing those. I am also working on Christmas bits and bobs still, and will be. And I just finished my scroll saw piece for the Makers International podcast. Now I wonder, did TJ? Not TJ, OJ, did you get your microphone and headset sorted? And unmute yourself there, buddy. It is all very confusing to do all this this live feed stuff. If you've not done it before, it takes a while to get yourself Sorted. Oh, nice fan, OJ. Sarah, do you want to join in? Do you have a camera? What's everybody else working on? Use right number pad for... use the right... Oh, okay. 60. Oh. No! Oh! Let's just turn my screen upside down. Ah! How do I put it back in the middle? My screen's upside down now. No! What did you make me do? Ah, OJ in the house. I can hear you now.
I can hear you too.
Good, good. keep him amused, OJ. I've just made my screen go sideways because someone told me to push Alt and 6, and now I've gone didgeridoo. I've gone upside down now.
Uh-oh.
Why do I listen to these people? Why do I listen? I can't even... Oh, up arrow. I did that and it just flipped the other way round.
Do Alt down.
Done that. Still upside down.
Oh.
Oh no, it's a nightmare. And my mouse is up when it's supposed to be down and right, hold on. Look, view page source. No. It's all going wrong. Do to me. Oh no. Have you ever tried using a mouse upside down? It's really weird. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. Okay, let me... Alt left. Alt and the 64 on number pad. Alt left 64. Oh my God. It's the wrong way round. What did you do to me? I'm getting annoyed. Where's my hammer? I can fix it. Okay. This is weird. Oh. And down. Oh, and up. Oh, and that way. Oh, and that way. Yeah, it just keeps going to the left or to the right, but it won't go straight up. It won't go back to its original position. Any ideas, folks?
Mount your monitor upside down.
Sorry? Yeah, mount my monitor. have the laptop upside down. This is a pain in the Wurzel. Okay. Okay. at left, Alt and 64. Not yeah, done that. Switch it off, then on again. Lol. Yeah, well, great advice there, Mr. PC man. I could throw it against the wall. See, that'll teach me to touch things when I'm live. Ah, pants to it. I'm just gonna have to read upside down. Learn how. Hold on. Learn how to go through the bottom of bowls. Yeah, thanks for that, Wurzel. It's a bit late for that now. OJ, what are you up to these days?
Making coffee scoops.
Oh yeah, I saw those. They're really awesome. They're two-piece, right? So you turn the handle and the bowl separately.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So you don't need any jigs or any of that kind of stuff.
No.
That's cool. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you here. I'm working out how to use a mouse backwards. When I go left with my mouse, it goes right. Up is down. What a nightmare. See, if it was a touch screen, I could just go and twist it round, but it's not. No. No. There a reset. I'm afraid to hit escape because I'll lose everything then. Watch me smash a computer live on TV.
Could be fun.
I don't blame you going, Drew, to be honest with you. Two moonwalks. Hold on. 2 moonwalks and 1 backflip will fix it. Right, let's try that. Right, hold on a sec. That's 1. That's 2. Right, hold on. Oh, me back. Oh. Right, let's see.
That fix
No,
it?
didn't fix it. No, didn't fix it. I'll tell you what, though, it's put my back in place, though. Oh, that's much better. What the frick? Like, how? Right, okay, let me see. Right click. I remember at school, if all else fails, right click. No, that's not helping. Oh, lordy. Oh, Jay, it's all your fault. I'm blaming you. If Jamie was here, I'd blame him, but he's not.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Hold on. Oh, right. Let me put that just about there. Ah, I want my mummy. Oh, here we go. Right, settings. Computer management. No. Device management. Where's the screen? See, I should have listened at school how to do all this stupid stuff.
Savor your chocolate.
2 more pieces, Rummer.
Display settings. Okay, we're getting there, folks. Bear with me.
Chocolate. Or just a piece of chocolate.
I'll have some chocolate.
What, brother?
Tell them I'll have some chocolate.
All right. Hey, Steve Twaddell said he'd take some chocolate.
Please.
Please.
What?
He wants some chocolate. We gotta send it to Ireland though.
They're making s'mores.
S'mores.
Oh, nice.
I'm not going to carry.
I've got it right here within my grasp, but I can't get my mouse to go the right direction. OJ, is there anybody saying anything on the thing? Because I can't see the.
They're asking
They're probably all gone.
which version Windows are you in?
10. Portrait. It's
Change
portrait.
orientation.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Change
trying to do.
orientation to landscape.
Yeah. Oh, to landscape. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get my mouse. It's annoying because my mouse doesn't go in the direction I want it to. Damn, this is annoying. Frustrating. Damn it.
Reversed and upside down.
Oh. No, it's now gone. Oh, God, Lord. I'm going to... I think I'm going to cry on live TV. Landscape. Go. Yes! 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 I'm back! Oh, Jesus, that was stressful. Lordy me. Where's that biscuit?
That means we don't get to see a computer destroyed.
Sorry about that, folks. Hi, OJ. Let's get back to this now. Now that I'm up the right way and you're not on top of my head and my mouse isn't going right when I want it to go up. It wasn't even when I moved the mouse left, the little arrow on the screen went up. It was like just it really screwed. But anyway, so yeah, you're making scoops. Is that for Christmas markets or?
No, I was asked to make a few.
Okay, cool.
The one where I worked was came up missing.
Oh, okay.
Who is Jason Rockhold?
Jason Rockhold is the one-armed Turner.
That's not me.
Who's asking that?
Glenn Sr.?
No, Glenn, no, different man altogether. Yes, Jason is very similar. Yeah, you're very similar looking. I won't disagree, but no, OJ's much better looking. Oh, don't tell Jason that.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, PC. He was about to drive to Sligo and help. Well, I tell you what, if you're going to do the drive, maybe you could just, on your way, just stop into PC World, kick in the front door, grab the most expensive top-of-the-range computer that you can, put it in the back of your car, and then head here very fast. But make sure that nobody sees you coming to my house. Good man. Thank you. Asgard, how are you? Look what I got up on my wall. Oh, it won't show up. Let me take this stupid background off for a second, and then I can...
They clean the yard, I'll consider them staying the night.
Okay.
Let me take this background off. Boom, there you go. So look, Asgard, I have on my wall. Oh, wrong camera. Hold on. That's a rubbish camera. Here we go. Boom. There you go. Look, what's on the wall? The new sticker wall. Just there. Yeah, Keith. Look, man. Woohoo! Sticker wall's coming on now. Work out how to. I got to try and work out how to peel off some of the stickers that I have on in my other workshop without damaging them. What I might do is I might take a photograph of them and print them off and just like glue a copy of them onto my sticker board. Is that cheating? No, I don't think it's cheating, is it?
No. I don't think it is.
Well,
No,
hello.
I don't think so. Well, hello.
JP.
Mr. J. Oh, JP, let me tell you, man. Let me tell JP.
What about that?
JP, let me tell you, JP, do you know what happened to me, JP? Oh, JP, I was so stressed out, JP.
What have we done?
Some muppet on the chat told me that if I push Alt and then 64 on the numbers keypad, that it would give me an @ sign. Do you know what it did?
It spun your screen round.
It spun my screen sideways. JP, and could I get it back, JP? No, I couldn't.
What a
It was-
wally.
Oh, Lord, I was very stressed. And do you know what else it did?
What?
It made my mouse drunk.
Oh, God.
Your sister went back.
In fact, not drunk, it made my mouse high on LSD.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Glenn Senior's got a nice message for you, JP. He says, JP, you ugly git.
Did he? Well, in that case, I've got a nice message for Glenn. Woodsley, boom!
Boom. There you go.
It's a fancy
Woodsley
mug.
Summer Club. Yeah, I haven't got my Woodsley mug.
I've got
I have my man crafting mug.
Very fancy.
Is it hot, is it?
Yeah, very hot.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. What are we gonna
Right,
do
so
with that?
JP, congratulations on winning the Scroll Saw Challenge.
Well, yes and no. I beat Richard, which is actually my goal. I actually beat Richard on the router challenge as well, which is the other goal. But it comes down between me and Richard.
Personally, this one should have won, to be honest with you.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, that should have won. Yeah, that's all right and all, but you know, it's pretty plain. I mean, mine's more interesting to look at. It's got fire in the eyes and everything.
Yeah. Mine took 21 hours to do.
So did mine.
Yeah. So I'll be glad when I've got that edited and I can just throw it out of the way.
Or you could send it to me, JP, and I'll put it up on my wall proudly.
Yeah. I'll send it
So,
to you in
yes.
pieces.
So that was that.
So I have a question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
What is a scroll saw?
Ooh.
Is this a PG show or is it R-rated?
That's a scroll saw with pretty little bangles that my children made me.
Oh, no, you're not.
Steve, you haven't answered my question.
Haven't I? What did you say?
Is this an R-rated show or is it PG?
Oh no,
I
it's
need to respond to OJ.
This is a PG, so you can respond
OJ,
in a
OJ,
family.
please go away. It's
I'm
not
just
quite.
kidding,
It's
JP.
not quite a lathe.
Yeah.
JP, you
It
do
doesn't
awesome
sp-
work.
I
doesn't
know.
spin round. Good evening, David. Happy belated birthday for yesterday, you old git.
Is that Mr.
David
David
Dooley
Dooley?
was- David Dooley was 406 years old yesterday.
Woodsley Boom.
Would sleep boom. That's hot. What you making, JP? I know you just finished that, or are you not going anywhere near a scroll saw?
What am I making next? I'm going to do a turning project next. I think I've spent too long on a scroll saw, and I want to rest from it.
Are you doing the Christmas challenge, the Carl
I
Jacobson
shall
and
be.
Alan
I shall
Stratton
be.
Christmas challenge? Very
And
good. Are you
it's
doing
gonna-
the?
It's actually going to have a bit of lap inside of it.
Oh, cool, cool.
I am going to use
Uh,
Pat Lap's beard in the added to it. I've got that pen blank, and I'm going to use it as part of that project. So yeah. I'm just glad I've got an RT mask.
Oh, that's just messed up my scroll sawing.
But don't worry, Steve. I've got plenty of it. I'd send you some if you want it.
Do, because I'll make
It
something.
could be
out of it
awesome
too.
on the pumpkin.
Do.
Yeah.
Well, I just explained. I just. Oh, that's very rude. Anyway, I just explained to him that what I'm going to do, JP. I don't know if you heard what I'm going to do with the Pat pumpkin. No,
No, I don't think I did hear it. No.
I'm going to take daily pictures of it now as it rots, and then I'm going to do a time lapse of him just slowly shrinking and disappearing.
That'd be good.
So-
Give it a couple of months, it'll look more and more realistic.
Exactly, it'll be spot on in about 3 months' time, I'd say.
Yeah. There's a I forgot what his name is now. I've got it over here from Wildman Tech. What's his name? Marsh Wildman. Actually carved my face into a pumpkin using a router. So the video came out today.
Cool.
So yeah, that was kind of funny to see that.
Yeah, I'd say it just went. Did it?
Sort of.
Yeah, I kind of. I was going to put a pumpkin on the lathe, and then I saw someone's already done it. So
Yeah,
I
I think Pat Lap's done it before a while ago.
I don't copy people, so I've never done that. It's just my thing.
So yeah.
Hey, JP.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all tell David Dooley off for using foul language in the chat, shall we? Let's go. Right, I'll do it, then you do it, and then OJ, you do it as well, okay? But we've got to do it in a very English way, okay? I say, David,
I say ding dong.
that is awfully. You just uploaded I say, David, that is awfully rude, old chap.
I don't know
There you
what
go,
part of
that's
England
why-
you come from, but that's not the England I come from.
Oh, well, you do your England now, but keep
I
it.
can't because it's not an R-rated show.
Well, just do it in Cockney slang then.
No.
You
JP,
could
I
do
can't
like
speak English either.
you could say, "Oi, David, don't be using Tommy Tank word on the old chat, me old mucker," or something like that.
No.
No, all right.
No.
I think he got offended. I think he got offended by being called 403 years old, and he's gone now anyway.
100 and what?
I said he was 403.
403.
Yeah. Mate, I think he might have got offended by that. Surely he didn't think that I meant it.
Maybe.
I already talked to your mama, honey. She said send y'all home when we're ready.
You want me booted, he said. No, I don't.
At least you never called him a Jeremy.
I don't.
What about
Yeah, I don't do booting. I get booted.
All right, back together.
Keep calm, get booted.
Because it's a mess.
So, yes, who out there... OJ, are you going to be taking part in the Christmas challenge? Christmas ornament challenge.
Yeah, I'll be in it.
That's cool. Cool.
I've no idea what I'm going to make it. I just know it's going to pack that beard in it.
I've kind of got an idea. Yeah, I've kind of got an idea. So that's not like you to upset someone, Steve. Ha ha! Throw yourself out of the chat. Okie dokie. Yeah. So that's that. Who else? Surely David Richard Dooley's going to be doing a turn in for the Christmas challenge, and I'm sure Sarah will. Mike, are you going to? I'm sure definitely Keith is going to.
Keith. What Keith?
What? Yeah. Let me see. I've lost my chat again. Stupid computer. So it looks like I've got a stick to turn in my computer to an American keyboard just to get the @ sign, because the buttons ski whiffed on my computer, and I've tried fixing it. It won't fix. Stupid computer. I need a new laptop anyway.
House machine's expensive in Canada, isn't it? Look, all that money, and all you get is a little pot.
No, JP, they're the new ones. They're the ones you just add water and they turn into a full size pot.
Oh right, like magic beans.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just sprinkle water on it and it'll.
Even that old Rob just got big hands and he don't realise.
You know what they say? Big hands,
big gloves.
Oh no, it's big feet, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, no, Barry, it's the Carl Jacobson and Alan Stratton Christmas ornament challenge that we're talking about. No, I'm not doing a Christmas challenge. I am contemplating about attempting to do the 12 turns of Christmas again.
He doesn't believe in pagan festivities.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing the 12 turns of Christmas challenge this year again, and I might open it up to everybody else. I think I may start that one, but I don't want it. Well, to be honest with you, if someone is taking part in the Christmas ornament challenge, that can be part of 12 turns of Christmas, can't it? In theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it now.
Which Yorkshire Grit, excuse me, Yorkshire Grit is sponsoring.
Go in there. Go.
Guys, this is my show you something.
Go outside.
OJ's kids are really, really lively.
Yes, they are. Well, they have friends right now.
That's best way to be. Lively and loud. That's good, kids.
Yeah.
I just showed. This is my kids just made these for me for Halloween. My two little ones. Look, isn't that
Those
cute?
are fancy. I like them.
I'm gonna put them on now. Look, isn't that cool?
They even fit, sort of.
Yeah, baby. That's making for you. That is making.
It is.
Right, let's see what chat is saying. I've been away this week with very patchy Wi-Fi, so 7 days without YouTube. Tell me about it, Barry. Tell me about it. The last of my challenge pieces have exploded, so I would like ideas. Oh, David. That's not good. David exploded his challenge piece all over the place. That sounds painful. Oh yes, Yorkshire Grit is sponsoring is one of the sponsors for prizes for the Christmas challenge. Exactly. I must say I have used Yorkshire Grit on all my latest pieces, and it has truly changed the finish on my pieces. Yeah, it's like magic.
Mm.
Keith says, I haven't turned anything for a while, mainly due to JP bad influence with the scroll saw. But I need to get turning some Christmas stuff. There you go, JP. It's your fault again.
What have I done?
Yeah, you stopped Keith from turning. You've got him onto scroll sawing.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a good influence.
Barry says, after a week away, I was straight back into the workshop Saturday evening and again today. Good, man. Barry, back to it. I did that with a Banksia pod on Saturday. They are beep, 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 beep. Awful things. I didn't
very
find
dusty apparently.
on at Rob's workshop in Canada. In fact, I turned his late mum a little kind of pencil pot out of one, and I didn't find it to be a problem at all, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, but then I am used to turning CDs, so anything compared to CDs is easy, I suppose. So speaking of which, I've got another CD project coming up very soon.
You've never tried Yorkshire grit on CDs before, have you?
Yes, I have, but not on camera.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fair
not on
enough.
camera. But I suppose you can put 2 and 2 together, can't you? Christmas ornament challenge, CDs.
No.
Yeah, so I'm turning Easter egg.
It works.
Oh, hello.
I've told you about that before.
Who's that, OJ?
Oh, that's my son, Jackson.
Hi, Jackson. Everyone
Hi,
say
everyone.
hi, Jackson. How are you?
Hi, Jackson.
Jackson.
Jackson a maker.
Did you see the
He
guy
tries to be.
here? Where you got-
Just like his dad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
It's worse than,
Yeah.
it's worse than that.
Yeah, and you can
Thank you.
like see kind of-
Between you and your son, is that your son's got his hair on his head?
He does. He hasn't learned
you
how to
tip him
grow it
upside-
down here yet.
You tip him upside down, he'll look just like you.
you can't-
Probably.
you can't-
Everyone's saying hi, Jackson, on the chat. That's nice. You're famous, Jackson. You've been temple boomed.
They said you were temple boomed.
Temple boomed. What's that? I'm just swinging.
What's that?
You'll find out.
Temple boom, baby.
There it is.
Oh, I see. Yay.
Kids are awesome. Do you know what? I'm working on it at the moment. I want to get some kind of kids maker thing together. Do you know if when they're with their parents, do like a kids live maker event? So have like 9 people in the panel, each with a child, and make something together. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think I might organise that. A Temple Boom kids makeathon. What do you reckon? That sounds good. And obviously it'll need to be a bit longer just for them to have time to make stuff and that. I think we'll do that. I'm going to organise that. What do people think in the chat? I think that would be cool. A kids and parents maker thing. It doesn't have to be your own kid. You can just go out and borrow one from the street.
There's plenty of them here. I'll loan them out.
I've got some I can send as well. Most of mine will fit in a box. I think it will work. Mike's on. Glenn's on for it. Yes, a competition too with kids doing. Yes, yes. Now you're thunking. Right, I'm gonna organise that. The Temple Boom parent or Temple Boom kids and adult making extravaganza. Is that Yorkshire grit you have there, JP?
Funny you should ask.
Yorkshire grit with stains. Mm.
Without stains.
Yeah, that's because mine's been well used. Mine's even got chips in it.
Mine's not even open.
Yeah, mine's got chips in it. Expensive chips too. Yeah, you're looking forward to another CD. Looking forward to another CD project. Yeah, it's about time, Cliff. I wasn't going to ever do another one. I tell you why I wasn't going to do another one.
Live opening. We're doing a live unboxing of Yorkshire Grit.
JP's taking over the show and doing a live unboxing of Yorkshire Grit. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm going to do that too. I've got another one down here. No, I haven't. No, it's an empty box. That's because I took that one out of it. Damn! I don't have any more left. That's why I asked Glenn for some. Yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, CDs. The reason why I stopped turning CDs is because like those CD videos have had like one of them has had like 1.5 million views. So you can imagine the amount of comments that I've had on the video, right? And a lot of comments out of them, many, I think a couple of thousand comments, a lot of them have said, you're going to die turning CDs because there's cyanide in one layer on the CD. There's like a cyanide layer underneath the foil. So when I'm turning them, I'm breathing inside. Now, saying that, I always wore a respirator when I was turning it, and all the safety gear. But still, that kind of scared the out of me. So I'm going to probably do one more CD turning, and that will be it. But I'm probably going to cast them in resin rather than just gluing them together. It's nice, isn't it, JP? That's already been done.
It's not really got any taste to it. It was quite surprising.
Yep. Well, it's kind of got a beeswax kind of
grit.
No,
like you're eating sand.
I didn't get the grit, but now saying that, when I did eat mine with the pack of crisps at the docks in Dublin, when I dipped my tater crisps into and ate them, I had nice shiny front teeth after I finished. I must admit.
Nice.
Yeah, so I would recommend, if you want to whiten your teeth, Yorkshire Grit's the way to go.
My tongue's a bit rough now.
Your tongue was always rough, mate. Steve, try turning some iPods instead. Well, I tell you what, if people want to donate their iPods to me, I will turn one. I don't own one.
I've got a couple of iPhones.
If you've got a couple of iPhones, send them to me, JP.
I've been keeping an eye on him.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time I've turned a phone, is it?
I say a laptop.
It was on the treehouse.
I think in the near future, Temple Boom and J-Papa Power should do a collaboration.
No problem.
I'm watching Zephyr walk home.
Anytime.
In actual fact, I think J-Papa Power should do a collaboration in Temple Boom's direction.
Hey, hurry up and get over here. It'll have to be the small one though. Well, no, I could probably bring you up to the big one. We can record it and then, yeah, it won't be a live show, but we can do it in the big workshop. You won't want to be here, mate. It's almost like OJ's house in there.
Loud.
It's like,
I'm sure we can sort something.
Do you know, my kids don't go hi, they go hi, JP.
He was being shy today.
Oh, I've just got rid of my chat
Again.
So yeah, oh well, you see, I've got the chat.
If you press press shift and right, it'll bring it back.
I've got the chat popped out from the actual show, so I've only got the chat up. So every time I touch my screen, chat disappears, and I have to get it back up again. Do you know, as a separate box. But I've got an eye infection, by the way. Look, nice.
Oh, nice.
That's why I'm not turning tonight. My eye's a bit sore, so I decided not to go near the turning machine. And not only that, I've still got kind of on my right arm. I've still got scroll sawers arm. I watched.
Okay.
I watched a show last night. I watched a show last night and got a very good tip actually. So I'm going to do that to stop vibration. I'm picking up big vibrations.
I know what one it was.
Do you?
Yes.
I was a secret viewer. Don't tell anyone though.
Okay.
Okay. How many thumbs down have I got? None yet.
No.
Oh, hold on. Let me refresh this. That can't be right.
Until I won.
No thumbs down. That's unusual. Don't forget the thumbs up, folks. Look at that. 10 up and 1 down from JP. Thanks, JP. It's in your face, JP. It's in your face. There's no hiding it.
Oh no, 3 thumbs down now.
Yeah.
That's me.
No, I've got 2. Someone had a guilty conscience. OJ's one of them. I can even hear him clicking, doing it. Click, 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 click. On, off. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Right. What's people saying? Thanks, OJ. I appreciate that thumbs down. Looks like pinky, like the cows get.
Pink eye.
Pink. Oh, pink eye. Oh, my eye. Oh, pink eye. Oh, right. I gotcha. Yeah, you get pink eye from something else, don't you?
Yeah.
In your face. Or something like that, is it? Something like that, anyway.
Conjunctivitis, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a fancy word for saying pink eye. My son said it looks like a tub of caramel when I open mine. That was Sarah.
Yeah, Yorkshire bit.
Where'd my phone go?
Yorkshire.
Grit.
Mind you, I don't think I can handle scroll saw and another super. Here's here. Oh, is that? Did he scroll saw a superhero? Keith. With my son, it's like a Marvel film in my workshop since I got the scroll saw. Cool.
Do you want me to go and get my my next scroll saw project?
Pardon?
Do you want me to go and get my next scroll saw project?
No, I couldn't really give a shit, to be honest with you.
Oh, you can't swear. It's PG, remember?
Oh yeah, I apologise. I apologise to anybody that's offended by me saying shit.
Everybody,
for saying a curse word.
Thumbs down.
Very sorry for that. Oh yeah, I got
Thumbs
4
down.
now. I got 4 now.
It's showing 5 on my side.
Oh, cool. Bothered? No, not bothered. PG-13, yeah.
Come on, everyone rush over and give him a thumbs down.
One eye, maybe foreign body. Yeah, well, I had that thought. I think I could have left it. What initially started the infection in my eye was I think I left a fraction of contact lens, you know, disposable contact lenses. I think I might have left a fraction of the lens in there and it washed out as I was asleep at night and then it's left me with the infection. I'd say that's what's happened anyway. It's happened before. I'm not worried. And not only that, I get a lot of eye infections from work because the kids I work with don't necessarily know how to turn the other way when they sneeze. Watching what on the computer? Watching what on the computer? Yeah. Watching what on the computer? No, I'd be too scared to watch anything like that on my computer. There's that virus. Virus is out there. It's going to get your computer. It's coming to get you, and there's no escaping it. It's going to hold you to ransom. 500 quid, and you get your files back. If not, boom, you're out of here. Who's bothered? No one's bothered. It's bothered, not bothered. Come on, David, get your... No, that's not good. I just pulled my doodah out. Whew. I pulled my thingy out, sorry.
That was scary.
Whew. Do you know what it felt like? Because I hit my elbow on the arm of the chair the same time as I pulled the lead out, it felt like I got an electric shock from the computer. It's almost as if the computer says, I'm not getting a virus, and it went freaky. Here's Halloween show.
Yeah.
Scary, isn't it?
Is that why you're wearing a mask?
Good one. That's a good one, that, JP.
That was good.
I thought so.
Watching, oh yeah, got that. I think I'm up to date with the, oh no, I'm not. Oh look, OJ's out there. Thanks, OJ, for the thumbs down. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Censored hole. You are such a censored hole. Did you like my put? Glenn's asking if we liked his papa. What's a papa? Oh,
This
piss
poor
poor
pumpkin.
pumpkin. I thought it was awesome.
A little bit more.
I thought Glenn. Did you see Glenn's pumpkin, JP?
No.
Let me go. I'm going to go and find Glenn's pumpkin. I'll be back in a sec. Keep him happy there, JP.
How the hell do you expect me to do that? You must think I do this all the time.
Tell him about the Eloy Escajado
The Eloy
show that's happening on
Escajado
Tuesday night.
Eloy has a
That's
show
the
on
one.
Tuesday night.
What's it called?
We've got an awesome special guest, apparently.
Yeah, but not this week.
Ooh. JP, you and I are...
Eloy has a show on Tuesdays. It's called the Mad Maker Show. I can't actually remember what time it goes. I think it's 8:30. Is it 8:30 or 8 o'clock? I don't know. I'm the co-host, so I don't know.
Goes out... Are you not a mod on his show, no?
I'm a co-host.
And you don't... Oh, Lord.
I can't remember. He just sends me the link and I'm there.
Oh,
Is it 8:30 or 8 o'clock?
he's 8, so he's on at 1 a.m.
Right,
Hour.
so it's
What-
8 o'clock then.
Actually, will that still be 1 a.m. now? It won't, will it? It'll be 12,
No,
won't it?
it'll be 12.
It'll be midnight, won't it?
So it'll be midnight our time. I believe Eastern changes, American clocks change next week, don't they? OJ might
Yeah,
know.
I think so. Glenn, ask Glenn where...
I don't know.
Glenn, where did you put that bloody pumpkin? I can't find it.
So yeah, it's Escajado Woodworking on YouTube.
Yeah. Stick
it'll
a link
be,
up, JP. Good man.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll,
trying to find this.
it'll be going live on midnight UK and Ireland time.
Yeah.
And it's called the Mad Maker Show. Steve is going to be the spotlight, if you like. And it's basically Eloy likes to think that the makers of the community a little bit quirky, a little bit mad, and he likes to try and divulge into that.
Into the insanity.
Yeah, into the insanity and the minds of the weird and the quirky minds of the maker. and he's doing a really good job of it. He's only had about 4 or 5 shows he's done so far, and he's really doing a good job of it. He writes articles up after the show, puts them on his site, on his Facebook page, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's doing really good. You can go back and view other members that he's interviewed. He's interviewed Bobby Duke, Andrew McQuillan. Is it Andrew McQuillan? No, not Andrew McQuillan. He's someone not from the podcast that does thing. He's done Matt Huffs from Awesome Wood Things and a couple of others. But I'd say he's got some good guests lined up as well. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Eloy, then definitely go and check him out. I'll go and grab a link now and post it over for you.
Yeah, it is a good show. He's doing really well. He's getting some really good viewership too on it.
Yeah, and because Eloy's surnames are quite difficult to pronounce or even spell. For example, if you just type in Skull Chair in YouTube, it's literally the top one. But I will paste it over and get a link for you anyway. There we go.
Good man. Thank you, JP. I'm just, do you know what's happened is my second screen here is upside down. Oh my God.
You're as much as a one-legged man asking contest, you know that.
Well, shut up. Ah, dang it. Right, let me see. Okay, share screen. No. That's the wrong screen. Let me unplug that. No. Okie dokie. There we go. There's Glenn's that is Glenn's do flop a ding dong pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
It's cool, isn't it? I thought that was cool.
It is cool. I like it.
I think it's different. Like, it's not like your normal rah type pumpkin with the teeth and the eyes and the triangle nose. That's cool. I like that, Glenn. Fair
What
play
finish
to you.
has it got on it?
Huh?
What finish has it got on it?
Yorkshire grit, obviously.
Oh, I thought so.
Such a loony. Yeah, so stop. There we go. That's better. I've got Yorkshire grit finish too.
Out of curiosity,
Right,
Steve,
chat.
out of curiosity, I just want to know if you're going to be doing the Javi's 30-day Impossible Challenge. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's impossible.
Yeah, but you might as well have a go at it.
What is it? What have you got to do? Like,
What you got to do? It's basically just an excuse to get out into the workshop. You can either do a picture. It's basically do anything out in the workshop every day for 30 days. And you can just take a picture, do a video, whatever. Just do something out in your workshop for 30 days.
all right. Does it have to be a video or what?
No, it can be a picture.
All right.
Just
Cool.
basically, it's basically just an excuse to get out into the workshop.
Yeah,
So-
I might do it. I might do it, maybe, if I can be bothered, if I can remember.
Yeah.
Well, if you can promise to send a message every day saying, don't forget the challenge, then I'll do it.
So I've got to send you the message.
Yeah, you send the chat. If you send the message to me, the challenge is that you send a message to remind me to do the challenge every day, and I'll do the challenge.
All right.
It is impossible.
Okay, Sarah tagged me in it. Thanks for that, even though I found it. Anyway, thank you, Sarah. See you, Brian. Sorry, didn't see that. Very cool, Glenn. Yes, it is cool. You're welcome, Glenn. And was Glenn looking in a mirror when he made that? Most probably. It is very, very similar looking to Glenn's head. I must admit. He is a bit of a pumpkin head. Right. Oh, look. Look who's just arrived. Speak of the devil, and the devil will show.
What's up, Eloy?
What's going on, guys?
I hear that you're kind of shocked that Javi can grow a beard in one day.
I don't know how this came up, but yes. I'm very shocked at the fullness from one day to the next. What's up, dude?
Good. You're very welcome on. We were just talking about your show.
Oh, right.
Tuesday. I just realised that it'll be 12 o'clock for me because our clocks just went back.
And I just realised I'm a terrible co-host.
Yes, and he's just realised he's a rubbish co-host because he couldn't even remember what time or when it's on, or he couldn't even remember your name, Eloy, to be honest with you. He called you Bob something, I don't know. Anyway.
I was half an hour out. And that's also, and not also because...
That's the story of your life.
Yeah. Our times have changed as well.
But wait a second. Does that apply to the whole Earth? How's that work?
Just the UK.
Well, why would you go and do crazy stuff like that?
Well, you change from daylight time and all that lot. Don't you change an hour, didn't you? Next week, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we change. But shouldn't it all work at the same time so that?
No,
it's not.
No, that makes too much sense.
No.
Yeah, that would make too much sense. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's all to do with the Queen, and you know, yeah. unless you're in the workshop doing the Queen like JP does, you've got no say in the matter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get shut down for saying that. When I said doing the Queen, I did mean scroll sawing her, a picture of her.
That's even worse.
I wasn't.
Let me see. Why does Eloy have a green turnip on his face?
A green turnip?
Oh, that's just my nose.
Oh, okay. I thought for a second you left a bit. I thought you'd left a bit of dinner on your chin or something for a second there, Eloy. I was just looking very careful. I thought you were storing some food for later.
Did you like the Halloween themed? I was gonna go crazy. I wanted originally to have like a horror sort of haunted house type thing hanging sideways and you breaking through the window, going like that.
That was cool.
Yeah. I settled for the cartoony thing to make it, sort of wacky, but I had all sorts of thoughts stirring.
My kids love the one you did. My kids love the one you did. They really do. Yeah, I think it's cool. Eloy's talking about the thumbnail for his show. He's cartoonized me with this T-shirt on, standing in front of it. It's a haunted house, isn't it, Eloy? Is that?
It's like it's sort of like one of those cartoon haunted.
Grab it there, Eloy, and share it on the page.
Okay.
Hi, Javi. Javi has arrived. Another devil's just shown up. Mark has arrived. Hi, guys. And I think I saw Steve Neal in there as well from Halloween Media. Sponsors to many of the folks here for web pages, including myself. He sponsors the makers. Well, he actually is a co-maker and sponsor of the Makers Make It Matter webpage. And I am also very slowly constructing a new web page, which will be under the Harneal Media canopy as well. So that's happening as well at the moment. Thank you, Steve Nealon, for that.
Yes.
If you want,
Yeah,
if you
and him.
if you are looking for a website, talk to Mr. Steve Nealon.
Do you
What'd
all
you say,
see
JP?
this?
Yes, Temple. Boom! Let me just lock you in on that. Now, there you go. That's
So
cool.
you see, no, that's just great. So the I don't know what kind of house that's sort of like a cat in a hat type feel to it.
Yeah, it's kind of a Scooby-Doo house. Scooby-Doo. Yeah,
And
it's
so
cool.
you can see the shadows of the evening, very cartoonish and stuff. But it's funny, I didn't know it was Halloween when we were going to do what we were going to do, because I'm oblivious to, for the most part, you know. So
It's cool. I like it. I think it's very, very cool.
well, right on.
I think it's awesome, and I've stolen a copy of it. I hope you don't mind, because my kids love it.
Oh, they dug it?
Yeah, my kids love it. Yeah, my oldest son said it was really cool. Yeah.
Well, that's
so
awesome.
what I might do is I might print it off as like a poster and frame it, and I might put it up as a picture here in the workshop. I've got a few bits and pieces that I've got to hang up in here, and yeah, I want to kind of make this more studio-ish,
Homely.
homely. Yeah, Eloy, you know OJ, right? Yeah, you know each other.
Yeah, I know, OJ. We've never been on a hangout though that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Have we, OJ? We've not. No.
No, I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
JP, feel free to throw links over to any of the guys that want to join in there.
Who wants to join?
I see Harvey is there. I know Steve doesn't.
Harvey wants to join.
I'm not sure.
I'll throw him a link anyway, in case he changes his mind.
Excuse me, Mark Lindsay is there. I'm not sure if he wants to join in. I know Steve Nealon doesn't do hangouts, does he? He's very shy. He's a shy kind of guy. Good man, JP, for putting up your all your logos and that and advertising in my space.
Oh, shut up!
I don't believe we discussed this.
Shut up!
So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 29.99, 29.99, 29.99. That's
really hard.
We'll work it out to about 100 quid, you owe me, all right? Good man. Thank you.
I only work in euro.
That's fine. 100 euro, 100 quid. That's fine. Thank you, David. You know that I didn't mean that about the 403. I know that you're not any more older than 203. So congratulations on your birthday over the weekend, and I hope you had a good time. £3 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. That's it, isn't it?
Holy moly, Harvey!
What?
Looks like you've got a Sharpie on your face.
No, this is actual hair. That's my Latin. Hey, I could be a bearded woodworker in 2 days.
Okay. Can I address this? You tell me.
It's like a coal miner or something.
I got look from here to here. If I didn't shave, even a beard is more work for me because I got to trim.
Wait, I'm sorry, Javi. Just say, can I address this or not?
Address all. Yes, Eloy, go right ahead.
Okay, you gave me the. Okay, so yesterday there was a live show, and you were. I'm not gonna say clean shaven, but it was like skin.
Because yesterday morning I stopped shaving. I shave twice a day. If I don't shave twice a day, this happens.
What?
but what he hasn't told you, Eloy, is that if you actually look back in his history, he actually does the opposite to everybody else. Okay, he keeps his hairy body under control. He doesn't just shave. He keeps the rest of his body under control too, because he's like one of these werewolf boys.
Yep.
He's like, and he wakes up. He goes to bed. He wakes up at midnight, and he's just like
The bearded one.
he's just like
goes.
In fact, I've just got a new maker name for you, Harvey.
What's that?
The Wolfman Maker.
The wolf.
The Wolf of Miami.
The wolf.
The wolf of.
I don't know about that, but I suppose it's better than calling me a bear.
How does it go?
For those
How's
of you
it
who know
going?
what that means. What?
Simple bare necessity.
Simple bare necessities.
Well, if he's got hair, he wouldn't be bear.
He'd be a hair bear.
Better than a Care Bear, I suppose.
Better than a Care Bear, yeah.
I nearly fell out my chair then when I clicked back onto the screen.
Everybody was ribbing me. Everybody's ribbing me that either they said if you're a CNCer, you're not quite a woodworker, and then they said if you don't wear a beard, you're not quite a woodworker. So I had one choice: either give up the CNC or grow a beard. Well, there you are,
Dude. All I was doing
No
yesterday,
shave November.
I was just trying to stir it up a little bit, and it went from 2 to 11, like automatic. I just said CNCers, and then there's woodworkers in general. I didn't call CNCers
Mark Lindsay.
woodworkers.
Mark Lindsay says I look like the animated appliance guy in the Dire Straits Money for Nothing video. Yeah, give me a couple weeks, Mark. I'll look like Billy Mays from those infomercials. Gary.
Let's see what people are saying. Love Angel, how are you, Love Angel? One of my brothers grows his face hair just as fast if he did not shave twice a day. Jeez.
I can't believe
I grow mine grows initially quite fast, but then it just slows down to it, and it just kind of stays like this. You know, it doesn't. I've never had a full Eloy beard or OJ beard.
Yeah,
I've never.
I've had it. I used to have a lot of hair, up here, and then apparently it all just recessed and decided to all grow down. So,
yeah.
I know the feeling.
I'm getting there slowly. I'm like a clown, Coco the clown. I've got the ball patch on the top, and then the hair all the way around it.
I'll tell you something though. I've had a beard on and off since my 20s, but recently it's brought some benefits. Here in Miami, and Javi might have thoughts on this, very specific, but at least in my mind, here clean shaven is kind of the way to go because it's all about, the beach, the smooth, and this and that. So beards are kind of considered not the best of trends, but I find it very effective so that people leave you the heck alone while you're maneuvering through crowded areas of town. So it has its benefits.
There's a very anti-beard sentiment amongst the older Cubans in Miami because they see a beard as a representation. My grandmother every time I grow a beard, she used to tell me, "Oh my God, you look just like Fidel Castro." I look nothing like him. So I would turn around and retort, "No, Grandma, Jesus Christ." But it didn't have the effect I wanted. She still thought I looked like Castro.
Well, a lot of people you'll walk into, so it's not like, be it anywhere else throughout the South in general. When you're in Miami, it's kind of like it's supposed to be clean cut. It's not like they write it on the wall, but, so you walk in somewhere and I feel that you're left the hell alone, big time, which is good for me because I want to get in, get out, and get back to doing what I do.
what's really cool about Eloy, and I'll dress the top of his hair, is that when he combs his hair just so, and I am extremely envious of this, he looks like an old-timey soda fountain, a soda jerk, basically. One of these guys that distributes that sarsaparilla to you. Here you go. And it's really cool. I wonder, I should pull up that picture, right, Eloy?
It must be an American thing, JP.
No, I know what he's talking
part?
about.
Oh, okay. No, I have no idea. But hey, what the heck? I'll go with it. I was digging the black and white photo of you earlier, Eloy. The young Eloy with the guitar. Even though you messed the photo up completely because you didn't follow the rules.
I didn't follow the rules, dude. I don't follow rules well. I do my darndest, and I have the best of intentions, but I guess, what are you going to do?
Crossland, how are you? Just joined.
We're supposed to do 7 photos, black and white, and don't mention anything about the photo, and no humans inside the photo. So the first day I mentioned everything about the photo. The second day I'm in the photo, and so by tomorrow I'll do it right.
Where did that start from? I've only kind of just
Derek from Bull City Woodworks, Jamie Page.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Well, it's Derek. I hate to say, but anyways, he tagged me and said, Eloy, you're nominated, and you're not gonna turn a buddy down. So.
Oh, okay. It's one of the nomination things. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got to pick someone. So you guys better be on your best behavior.
Oh, you would. You can imagine the pictures I'd put up.
No humans.
I didn't say humans. There's a lot of animals around here in Ireland. Mind you.
Oh, dude, I went, since we're going to do a show and you're going to be interviewed, I went and I started looking at your area, and I tried to find where you're at. What's that? What was that? I'm sorry.
You're looking at his area, Eloy?
You're looking at my area. I didn't think I had pictures up on Facebook. I must go and take them down.
Geographic area with Google Maps.
It's very graphic.
Well,
Hi, Tracy. How are you? Tracy just joined the chat. Great time to start watching.
There we go. That's the picture Javi was talking about.
Ah, yes. I got you.
There you go. That's the sarsaparilla.
Hold on. Let me lock on there. Oh, there you go. Very cool. Okay, everybody, insert a meme just there.
Well, it's funny because a lot of my friends, so it's like I did that because I was sent that apron, and it's an awesome apron. It's canvas and it's waxed. It's got 3 pockets. We're not
on your channel now, Eloy.
What's that?
We're not on your channel now. You'd have to say that.
Oh no! But the point I didn't want to be all grungy and stuff, so I combed the hair. So I put on a nice shirt, and so my friends came back and said, "Oh, look, that's Farmer John," yeehaw, and they went, all that. So you can't win.
Well, do you know? I'm not going to lie. When I watched that video, the first image of you standing there looking like that just reminded me. I can't remember the name of the horror film, but there was a horror movie that I watched where there's a big guy, not much difference to you, with the big beard, and he wore an apron like that, and he was chopping people up in the back.
Wasn't that Mike Myers?
No, I tell you what it is. Do you know? It's like woods, and and the people are all strange looking and weird looking, and they're going around killing people, campers in the woods.
Oh,
That's
that was
Ireland.
Friday the 13th.
No, it wasn't. No,
No.
Sounds like Ireland.
yeah, that's what it was called. It was called Visit to Ireland. Redemption. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. No, but yeah, you look. I just like, holy crap! Is that the dude from that horror movie?
There's one called, I think it's like Tucker and Dale versus Evil or something like that. It's like I suppose it's like a comedy thriller type.
It's a funny movie. Yeah.
Oh,
Colour
no,
of
this.
it then.
No, the one I'm thinking, I think it's B movie-ish, but still, so through the whole of that video, all I was imagining was Eloy with people on the. Do you know, so what are you going to do?
Well, thank you for that image that you've imprinted.
No problem. Maybe that's for a future video, Eloy, when you don't have to do the whole keep it apron thing, you know.
Well, that's the image he was going for here in Miami with the beard.
Woo!
Yeah, it's unfortunate, you know, beards are not in style down here. Maybe a mustache, Jamie Page, a mustache, but
Moustache.
What's
other
up,
than that-
Jared? Jared just joined us, Doc,
Hey, Doc.
and Chad from everyone say it. Mancrafting.
Echo.
If you want a Mancrafting mug, head over and see the Mancrafting TM.
Don't stop at 1. Buy 2. No, buy 3. Perhaps 4. I'm going to stop now.
Want to be sponsored? Right, that's all you're getting, Chad. That's $29.99.
Be right back.
That's only like. Right. So, Tracy says, calm down, Steve. I suppose she didn't like the whole graphic. That's nothing. You wait until Halloween night, right, Eloy?
yes, I want to really, you know, basically, we have to start from scratch.
Ooh,
You know,
don't go there.
we want
I'm
to start
not
from.
scratching anything.
We want to explore the mind and life and times of Twydell.
Eloy wants to scratch my area.
Uh-oh.
No, see, for people coming in late in the show, and you say something like that, that's not even fair.
You have entered the Twydell zone.
Tracy would like a woman man crafting mug. Chad, hook a girl up, will you?
A woman man crafting mug. She would have to grow a mustache.
No, actually, that would be pronounced woman crafting mug, wouldn't it? Not a woman man crafting mug. It would be a woman crafting mug.
Woman crafting.
Isn't that right? Woman crafting mug, yeah. He does a nice shade of pink, Tracy. I've seen the pink ones.
Yeah.
If this was the 60s, she'd be broad crafting mug. Chick crafting.
Yeah, yeah. What's the nowadays?
Oh no. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be cringeworthy, whatever it is.
What do kids call their
Bay?
Oh,
No,
good.
that's like a week ago or
You really want to be
10 years ago. I
sponsored
don't
by
know. There you go. Get
JP
yourself
has
a man crafting box.
JP has a box of man crafting mugs.
Uh-oh.
I don't just have one.
Oh, that's like heaven to people that pop that. What's it called?
Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Yeah, that's like huge bubble wrap. That's like.
Anyone in the UK want a man crafting sticker? I got him.
I got one.
You have to end it with a ee. Come on.
Man crafting.
I'll take out one of these so you can all have a look. This is what you can win on the podcast when we do the competitions. Kindly donated by Chad.
Nice.
Tracy says she crafts because her man can't.
Give Chad some love.
Chad says that he's wiring outlets, so he's just listening. Are they outlets that JP broke, or are they it's just another job that you're doing, Chad? I thought you were still doing repairs after your visit from JP.
No, he's done all of them.
Oh, that's okay.
He's fixed his lathe as well. He's fixed his lathe as well.
As well.
He's then just got rid of all the sawdust.
Wurzel says send one his way, JP.
They're all spoken for.
Yeah, you see, you just offered an open promise, you see.
No, they're all for the competitions.
Yeah, and I didn't win.
Oh, it's because your project was shit.
I thought you received that brown envelope, but obviously not.
No, it didn't turn up in time. Irish Post.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I know. Not the last time.
Yes, it cost me quite a penny. We won't mention that, JP.
Yeah, let's not.
Steve, it looks like your wall is missing a sticker. No, it's not, Mike. Your sticker is in my other workshop. That's what I was saying. I have stickers in the other workshop that I have got to take pictures of and then print off, and then I'm going to put them up here, do copies of them, because a lot of the stickers, when you try and peel them off, you destroy them. In fact, Pat Lapp's one there that is up on the board there is one that I took out of the car that JP that JP put in the car.
What?
Yeah.
It says the person who was never going to move them.
Yeah. Well,
you said you got tagged, so they got to stay there.
Yeah, well, the car's up for sale.
So?
And they don't, and the person buying it won't deserve a Pat Lap sticker because they're not worthy.
Have you got one of them ones?
No, I don't. Will you send me one, will you? Good man. Yeah, pass it here. So, Harvey, what you making?
A mess. Let's see.
A beard.
To do there. Ooh, money. That's a good thing. American dollars.
That's not real money.
That's not real money. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what we think of. That's what I thought of exactly when I visited London. Who's this funny lady on here?
Yeah.
What am I?
When is the Trump dollar coming out?
Oh God.
Just what we need.
Yeah. Could you imagine though?
Give it time. Give it time.
It'd be $1,000 bill knowing him.
I won't put anything past him. And then let's see.
William's just saying, "What's up, Steve?" in the chat there. You're very welcome, William.
I'm making a bed. I'm making a CNC machine, and I'm making a bunch of little easy projects for November. The bed is the bed is because I'm cheap. I need a new. I need a new.
So not real woodworking then.
Well, no, that one's real woodworking. The the CNC, say what you will, but the other one isn't. No CNC involved in the bed. I'm creating a. I'm sick and tired of box springs. I go, what's the point of box springs? You just pay more money, and and then you have to pay more money on top of that for a real mattress. I'm ordering one of these memory foam mattresses because I have one in the RV and it's fantastic. Better for my back. I sleep much better with it. Well, then again, that might be because I'm relaxing in the RV. But so I'm building a whole big, nice, comfortable bed frame with drawers and everything. But what I'm trying to accomplish, and I still haven't figured it out, is in between the two nightstands, that area in the back, if I put drawers sideways, I still have the gap next to the nightstands because obviously you can't put drawers there. They'll bang into the nightstands. So I want to use every bit of that space for storage. So I'm going to come up with an idea to either pull the drawers out diagonally or I don't want to do it from the front because that takes away from the foot of the bed, from the head of the bed. So come up with something there.
I've been told that you have to be very careful with those memory foam mattresses if you get guests. You don't ever let a guest sleep in your bed if it's got memory foam because apparently it kills you because you're not the person that remembers.
That's right.
It just like swallows you up and
it never forgets.
You just mysteriously disappear. It's like, get out. That's it. You're done. So just be careful with that.
Well, I got the memory foam that actually sucks the memory out of the guest, and so I just become smarter, and it works for me.
Cool. There's a movie there, Eli.
Hey, let me ask you this, Twidell. So I was looking at a map.
Yeah.
Of the countryside where you live.
Yeah, of my area.
No, the countryside.
It's the same thing.
Is it very bushy around there?
all bush, no trees. So I couldn't pinpoint where exactly you live.
Careful.
But I took the road. You know, there's one long road, and it's like
it's getting worse and worse.
Keywords, and there's a big town towards the west and a big town towards the southeast.
Big in Ireland.
Luckily, it's not a mining place. There's a big shaft somewhere, isn't there?
There was a town towards the south of Templeboy.
No more fire.
Okay, so Templeboy is like here, and you have Dromore West here, and you have Ballasadair here. They're villages. The nearest town to me is like 25 miles away either direction. Actually, what you can call a town, which is probably an estate in the States. Well, the place that that one place that I visited, you know, it's cool because you could drop the little Google guy and it lands on the street and whatnot. And in that, I guess I'd call it a town. It's got like a downtown. It had a bunch of shops, all sorts of stuff. And then as you leave town, I was like taking the road. You know how you just keep going in. There's a couple of gas stations going out, and then there's this huge box store. There were two of them, and that was to the southeast of Templeboy. Okay, so you were probably you were probably in Sligo town.
Okay.
Yeah, Sligo town, and I'm about 25 miles west of Sligo. Yeah, west. South. No, let me think.
Where are you on the
south? I'm southish. I'm on the N4. Templeboy is right off the N4.
And I seen that one. It's crazy because it's really small, you know, small town or small parish or whatever, like incredibly. And there's an actual. I was doing research, you know, just to get my mind in the. and there's an actual that famous, I would say the only one, like beach bar or whatnot.
Yeah. The
Like,
beach bar is literally right just down the road from me. It's the beach bar is about a 10-minute walk from my house. So
Right. Okay.
if you come here, ask Brendan. Bacon soda. He enjoyed the food there.
Nice.
Awesome fish and chips. Yeah. So yeah, where I live is a tiny little village, and it's coastal. It's right on the sea, like literally probably about 6 acres of land away from my house. You drop into the ocean off of a cliff. So the sea. My house is the first house off of the sea, so it's kind of cool that way. But as you said, there's no trees. It's all bushes. Nothing grows. Oh, I'm gonna really drop myself in this one.
Keep going.
Nothing,
Where it gets good.
nothing grows any more than 3 foot tall.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah, any more than 3 foot, and the sea kills it. Let me click on this and see where you are.
I'll tell you what. Here in
Jamie's got
Miami,
the view there.
here in Miami, those trees grow nice and big.
Okay, right. Okay, JP. Let me guide you to my house. Do you see the crossroads?
Yep.
All right. So you are continuing straight on, not towards the sea. So not towards the sea. You're going left as we're looking at it. So yeah, up there. Yeah. This is my road that my house is on now. So you're actually on my road. So keep going around there.
Or around this way.
Going. Yeah, keep going around that way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Follow that road. There's another bend coming up. Keep going. As you can see, there's not many houses. Okay, right. Whoa, stall the digger there for a second. What did you do there? Oh no, you've gone too far. Yeah, come back. Come back. Okay, see the house on the left? That's my house right there.
That one there?
No, the one back. That's an old barn over there. No, that's my neighbour across the road. So I'm the other side. That's
there.
me. That's my house. Right there. Boom. Temple. Boom.
You need to water your lawn.
That's not a lawn. As you will see when JP comes down. There you go. That's my house. Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. I haven't had that car for probably about... That picture's probably about 6 years old.
I'm just looking to see what you guys have on the clothesline.
Towels there. Kids' clothes and towels. That's normally what's on the line. So that in the distance there, JP, is the barn that you pointed to first. So you said, "Is that my house?" And that's the barn that I wrote a poem about. So this is my road. You're walking down my road here now. It was a nice day then. I think that was the one summer's day we had back 7 years ago.
Where's the workshop?
That's at the back of the house, obviously.
All right, you just can't see it.
Keep going. Can you get above it? No, and you might see it.
Oh, yeah, you can just about see it.
Yeah,
it's not letting you zoom. Yeah, not letting you zoom. Oh, why don't you go this way?
Tiny little building.
No, it's not letting you do it.
No, it doesn't let you into the property because there is some privacy.
No. I was talking about the back road towards the barn.
You want to climb into my bedroom as well, do you, JP?
Well, I do.
That's a fly.
You got a video about that?
I have. Okay, let's see what chat's saying. I'm sorry, folks. I've been very rude. Steve looks like Wall's missing. All right, hold on. Chad, do me a favor and tell Darren where to get a mug off you for me with my logo on, please. Love Angel. Every though about how to use kitchen cupboards that are in the corner where it's semicircle shelf. Make a drawer instead of where it comes out with the door. Oh, it must be that must be talking about your unit that you're building, Javi. JP, Chad is only listening.
What's
Can you tell
I'm sorry.
Darren where to get my mug? Sorry, what? Sorry, Javi. What did you say?
I was going to ask what did you called my name? I didn't know what the question was.
Yeah, Love Angel has a comment out there. I'm only thinking that maybe it's directed to when you were talking about the free space that you have at the side of your.
Oh, give me a second, Jamie. You ready?
Yeah.
Bed.
Doesn't everybody have one of these?
I'm confused now. Does that mean that you cheated, JP?
He did not. He did not cheat. He sent me the entire thing, but he needed it a little bit.
Wanted to know if it would work. And Harry thought, to see if it would work. He was bored.
He needed a little embellishment on the original design, so I tweaked it a little, and then I threw it on the router, showed him what it would look like, and it's incredible what he's done. I'm just amazed that for such little routing, hand routing, that you made it look so great.
Look, don't believe what people say about JP. He's actually not bad at doing stuff.
I love that compliment.
We have a Be-Do in the chat, I believe.
A Be-Do? A Mike Murray?
Miter Mike?
Maybe Mike, if you would like to join. If you would like to join Mike, then JP will send you a linky dink.
Oh, will JP?
You know what I got to do is I gotta take.
JP.
Where in the world is?
What'd you say?
Oh, no, I can't even see it.
Yeah.
Be-Do.
The two Be-Do eyes.
All right.
There they are. I just need to paint my cabinet yellow, and it'll look just like a minion.
Steve's got a minion.
True.
Face shield.
I do.
Ow.
It's really dirty though. It's up here. I haven't used this one for a while. It's dusty. Be-Do, Be-Do, Be-Do.
That's actually something I'm going to have to bring back out again, the old face shield challenge. I'm going to have to bring that out a bit more. Follow it up.
Revitalise it.
Revitalise it.
Yeah.
It started off.
Maybe turn it into a competition.
Yeah, it started off as something fun and with no deadline, but I think I've still got all the entries and the videos and things like that. And the picture entries.
Yeah, I think make it a competition, definitely.
Yeah, so I think I'll kind of revitalise it and turn it into winning entries and things like that.
I've actually got to make something for Pat Pumpkin. I mean Pat Lap. That he I don't know how it ended. It started in like a thread on chat talking about Lego hair. You know the Lego hair that you clip on.
Oh, that's cool. I'd love to have a Lego wig.
So
Anyway.
I kind of got challenged, but I agreed to do to make a Lego hair that laps mask. So he'll have like his face shield will have Lego hair on it, and he wants the original Lego hair. You know, the original black Lego hair. So I'm going to turn a bowl or an extended bowl and then carve it to make it look like the Lego hair. That'll be a video coming up. Watch this space.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
Does he measure in Imperial or in metric?
Oh, hi, Mike. By the way, it's going to be metric, obviously. I'm getting lots of messages here. Sorry from my phone. I just plugged it in because I realised it's dead, and my son's going to be looking for a lift home back from the pub later. So, Dad taxi.
Oh, that never goes.
So,
away.
Mike, what you doing these days, Mike?
Me, not much. I'm gonna start scrolling some Halloween decorations with the kids tomorrow.
Cool.
And I finished a lot of painting. I had my daughter's second birthday yesterday, so I finally got all the painting I need to get done. So now I can actually do some projects.
Oh, that's cool. Did you say it was a second birthday?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very cool. The terrible twos.
Well,
good luck with that.
Yeah, she's the size of a 3, almost a 4-year-old. So.
Oh boy, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to make a memory box for my new granddaughter. Well, she's coming up for 3 months now, I think. But she's being christened on the 31st of December. So I'm going to make a memory box for her and her mum to keep all the little bits and pieces in it. So there'll be some scrolling for that. Oh, hey, that troublemaker pet lover's in the house.
You know, every time, it doesn't matter if it could be a live show, it could be recording, it could be whatever the heck. There's always outside noise. It could be a plane passing, but now, like people screaming for some odd reason. Now there's a huge rig semi parked right in front of my house. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's all the tools we ordered for you, Eloy.
Oh, well,
that's your man crafting mug being delivered.
Nice.
Did the screaming that you heard, did it kind of sound like this? Eli, we love you, or something like that? No.
No, it didn't sound like that. I mean,
oh, okay.
Boy, that could be scary or a good thing. I don't know.
All right. Well, rock stars get that, right? So maybe you never know. What shite is Pet Lover saying over there now? Is that the mic that speaks like the yellow people? Yeah, that's him. Be-doo, be-doo.
You know, all that's missing is the little fireman cap in the middle, and Mike's a dead giveaway for the.
Oh yeah.
For the avatar of the Be-doo avatar.
Oh, just wait. If Jamie's bringing back that that lid, not the lid.
There you go.
The face shield thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah, I'll be bringing that back.
All right. I got something lined up. Ordered all the pieces already.
Great stuff.
Be-doo, be-doo. I've got to make myself a new one. That's getting a bit shook looking. That was made very fast on a live show one night, wasn't it, JP? In fact, was that my first live? Was that my first live on Twitch?
I think it was.
On Twitch, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all them many moons ago. I don't do Twitch now. It's really, really hard to do a decent feed on Twitch. I don't know why, but it's just a glitchy forum. I don't know. To get the settings right, you really need a good, strong internet feed to start with, and then it's just glitchy. I don't know. And you see a lot of the people that are on it all the time also have problems. So it must be a Twitch thing. Twitch by name, Twitch by nature. So, JP is doing the Christmas ornament challenge. OJ is doing the Christmas ornament challenge. I'm doing the Christmas ornament challenge. Are you doing it, Mike?
It has to be turned?
No.
Yeah,
just No, it's just make a Christmas ornament, I believe. Isn't that right, JP? It's not just turning, is it? No, it's not. Yeah.
I think it is.
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure, but
I think it is because it's Cole Jacobson and Alan Stratton. They're both Turners.
no, but I think they changed the rules last year or
Wait,
the year
Carl,
before,
Carl
didn't they?
Turns?
Maybe
I
not.
thought he was just
Maybe I'm wrong.
model.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Check it out anyway, Mike, and you know, make something on the drill.
I mean, I have lathe, but
Oh well, shut up and make one. Then. Quit your bitching.
What's the deadline for that one?
Christmas.
hopefully it's next year.
I think I can manage that.
I don't take my tree down until January 5th or 6th. So
I think it's like the end of November, isn't it? Something like that, I think.
What?
Sorry, Mike. What did you say there, Mike? Sorry, I missed that.
I said I usually don't take my tree down until like the 5th or 6th of January. So
Oh,
does that mean I have until I take my tree down?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you and me both. The Christmas tree is like
Same here.
when you take the tree down, it's like has to start, and the new year has to start, and everything has to start again. It's like all over again. It's like winding up the year again. So yeah, it's I always try and hold back for as long as I possibly can with that.
And do you only have to have one entry, or can you put multiple entries?
Oh, multiple, I believe. Yeah, I think you can enter as many times as you want.
Sweet.
So I think Eloy's gone to kill a trucker, has he?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Pick up all the stools.
Maybe he's gone to check out his area.
Hey guys,
Geographic area.
There he is.
I just checked out my geographic area.
Did you check out the trucker's graphic area? Whew, that's a mouthful. Hey, put on. As JP said, that's the sound of a router bit getting stuck in the wood.
Yeah.
See, I do watch the show, JP.
Not with my spindle.
The dude is trying to. So we have a canal. They blocked off exits all through. Like when you come into where I live, that's it. You know, you got to leave the same way you came. We used to have an exit on either side, so now the big trucks can't do it because there's a canal right in front of him. So he's like riding up the hill on a rig and trying to make that right turn, you know, and he can barely just make it. He's still fighting with it right now.
So he's trying to turn his rig into a longboat.
Pretty much.
Cool. That might make a good video. You better get out there.
Actually, you're right. We'll go live.
You should just sit up on top of the rig with your guitar, just casually playing a song as he drives it into the canal.
And it's getting nice and cool for us. At least for us in Miami, it's probably 70 something, Javi.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Which sounds ridiculous to you guys, but believe me, for us, it feels like heaven.
Oh yeah, once it gets past 65, it's winter coat weather. Below 65.
But I'd say when it does get cold, if it ever gets cold, you really feel it, do you? I'd say you really
Absolutely.
feel the cold.
The humidity is still above 85, no matter how cold it is, and it just cuts right through you. We get northerners over at Santa's Enchanted Forest, which is a theme park that goes on for from November 2nd till early January. In our area, there's so many visitors from out of town, and they come in. And from the north, you see people from Minnesota who are used to being in shorts in 20-degree weather, and then they come over and go, "Oh, I can't believe how cold it is. It must be 20 below." No, it's 50.
Well, on the extreme of that too, though, you do see a lot of northerners in the beach when we would not even dream of jumping in the water.
Absolutely.
Like we would not dream of going in the water.
I would. I like the cold, but still.
Well, not in the 60s though.
Yeah, not 60s is okay. Not in the 50s.
I'm sure Paige and Twidell would jump straight into the water. I mean, you know, directly even at 60 degrees, and I couldn't. Like the Pacific Ocean, when I lived out in California, you know, I just jumped in once and I said, forget that. The water feels like it's sucking the life force out of you, the Pacific Ocean.
Mark Lindsay says Florida closes down at 18 degrees. Well, Celsius, which is I forgot.
I'm checking out the temperature here at the moment, and it's 4 degrees centigrade. So what's that? In I don't know what that is in
Fahrenheit. Let's see.
39.
39?
Yeah.
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 That's not bad.
That's quite good for Ireland. Yeah, it's not bad for Ireland.
How about New Jersey?
It was actually quite.
Jersey.
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 Hey,
Boys, it's Jersey.
hey, Mike. What's the temperature like up there, Mike? Hey. Oh,
What the hell accent was that?
Oh,
It's 65
Hey,
grand.
Hey, Mike.
Forget
Mike,
about it.
Mike, what's the temperature? What's the
What you
temperature, Mike?
talking about, Mike?
64, 65 and pouring.
65?
Forget about it.
Oh, hey.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it. Joycey.
Jersey.
Joycey.
Javi, you got some dirt on your face.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
You're working all day, huh?
That's hey, just took a shower, my friend. That is real bearded. I wanted to be a woodworker. I was telling them earlier that you're not a woodworker if you don't have a beard, and you're not a woodworker if you do a CNC. So I had a choice: ditch my CNC or grow a beard. Well, there it is.
Don't grow it too long and go by the CNC.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazed how Russ Clarity doesn't get tangled in his CNC with that beard of his.
Did you guys see that post that one dude posted where he's got two photos? I'm sure you've seen it. One, he's wearing long sleeves and it's got like a bit of a tear, and right next to it, the whole freaking shirt just ripped off, and it was that he was running, you know, his table saw, and the shirt sleeve caught. Did y'all see that?
No.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that sounds nasty though.
Yeah.
Certain parts of the country, they pay for that type of entertainment. Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Was he being some sort of wise guy?
Hey.
Hey, oh, you made a joke. Oh.
Hey, Portal Woodworks wants to know, when do we get Dom DeLuise in the panel?
Oh, Portal.
Router hater.
Love snow. I'd love to see snow.
Yeah.
I'd love
Yeah,
to see
I would
snow.
rather like 10 feet of snow than 3 inches of rain.
We just don't get snow here. Well, we do occasionally, but
Oh, really?
I'd love my kids to be able to just go out and build snowmen and all that kind of stuff.
But you
They've
do not get snow there. That surprises me, actually.
Yeah. Well, we're too, especially in my area. It's too in my area, Eloy. It's it's not cold enough.
Oh, okay.
My area is too warm, close to the sea.
We got
Warm and
snow in
wet.
19. We got a newspaper clipping. I got an old newspaper clipping that in 1980, it snowed in Miami. Snows in Miami. That's what the headline read. I remember that day vividly because there was a little tiny thin, like 0.5 millimeter layer of frost on the grass. That was snow in Miami.
Them's were the days.
It lasted seconds before the sun rose.
I'd love to wake up in the sun and go to bed in the sun. It'd be very cool.
No.
I'm so over rain.
Oh, okay. In that, yeah. Well, but our sun is so intense and brutal.
Wow.
It's too much.
Their sun is a lot lighter. Our sun is much more intense.
Our sun,
I love that line.
Our sun is
Our
intense.
sun. Yeah.
There's a guy who fell into the wood chipper at the pulpwood plant. They said he showed up in newspapers all over the southeast.
Oh.
That's a good one. I like that.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
JP's like 10 weeks behind the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, I just got that one too. That's bad.
Speaking of which, have any of you ever had a really stupid mistake in your workshop with injuries? I know you did, Eli. I remember you were on a show and you mentioned. Was it on my show you mentioned it? I think.
It could have been, yeah. I think, yeah. Horrible.
Remind us of yours, Eli.
So, I was doing, what you call, geez, my mind's just.
Cheese.
Bandsaw box.
You were butchering a human? No.
I was making boxes on the bandsaw, and I was just stacking them and making them because I had been doing good, going to the flea market and little farmers markets that they set up in Doral at the time. It was a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, and I'd done good. I brought tables and chairs, like little end tables and rustic. And I'd sold a lot of everything I had that was major. I sold, and I was happy. I said, "Well, I'm going to make more boxes and more." And I got real tired, and I ran my finger on the bandsaw, chopped off the tip, sideways, nicked the bone. The piece went into the collection system. It didn't hurt at all. I just pulled that piece out, washed it, stuck it back on, drove my butt to the emergency. They sewed it. Wow. They said maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't. It stuck. Took about 6 months. I don't feel a thing on it, but you can't even tell. Wait, I should have done this. You can't even tell.
Yeah.
I should have done that. You can't even tell, but it was this finger and half of it sideways going down.
Oh, no, nasty.
But it came back. I don't feel anything on the tip, but yeah.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. And that's not a woodworking accident, by the way. That was a ring when I was 11 years old.
Ow.
Never been cut by a woodworking piece of equipment. But I do have...
Touching wood there.
No, I just want to say, since I said that, and I know that we all know, and out there they know, but just as a reminder and whatever, not if you're tired, if you're tired, just stop, because it's not worth it. I just want to mention it, just it might save someone, from.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we take our tomfoolery seriously, but we're serious. Yeah, there you go.
That's a
we're
woodworking
serious
accident.
when it comes to to missing digits.
Yeah. That
how
was
did yours? How did that happen, Mike?
It was on the joiner. I was on the fourth leg of a dining room table, and I was putting I had the pieces all glued up, and I was just cleaning the glue off. And it was an old machine, and the teacher never taught us about push sticks for the joiner. He taught us about push sticks for the table saw. And I'm putting the stock through, and it like skipped. And I guess I pushed it too hard, and it slid right across. The guard never came back, and I actually watched it cut. Like when they say stuff happened in slow motion, it's really legit. Once everything was done, I grabbed my finger. I told him, I said, "Mr. Walsh, I got to go to the nurse." And I calmly went. I mean, I didn't freak out. But the funny thing is we were in the nurse's office. They wrapped it. They're holding my arm, making me hold my arm up. And it's taken forever for the ambulance to come. And I was a junior firefighter in the town. So the cops, I knew all the cops. So the cop was there. He's like, just jump in the back of the squad car and we'll just drive to the hospital. So that was a kind of cool thing.
Yeah, nasty. JP.
But yeah, they said that the nail actually grows, which is disgusting. I mean, I file it most of the time.
I saw that. Yeah. So did it cut like halfway across the nail? Is that?
Yeah. If you look at the bed of your nail, right where the white is, it cut up to there.
Oh wow.
So I lost mine. I lost mine halfway across the finger. I still got a nail.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost a phalange and a half. So
yeah, they said in order to get rid of that, they'd have to take it to the knuckle. And I said, "What are you, crazy? I'm not taking more of my finger off."
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, accidents happen.
They do. Thankfully, I'm knocking on wood here. Not to me so far.
Yeah, touch wood, nothing serious for me. I've had a splinter from a broom. That's about it.
Yep. Had my share of splinter cuts, but that's about it. I
have a scar.
Well, you don't have to worry because Jamie won't get hurt. He only works on a scroll saw.
Yeah, that's true. I have a scar just here somewhere.
I see it down a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was from a hammer, but somebody else was holding it.
Shouldn't have been a knob.
I got a bit of a funny story that happened to me. It's, for those of you with three-phase equipment, this is a VFD.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah, variable frequency drive. Anyway, it basically converts your regular 110 or 220 into three-phase for turners. I mean, for lathes, for CNC equipment. I have one on the CNC. And I decided it would be a really cool idea because it's a pain in the butt reaching back and turning this and increasing and decreasing the speed and turning it on and off. So I made a remote switch for it and I wired it up. Now, I wired it up where the remote switch, apparently there's 3 wires. The middle wire is correct, but the 2 outside wires were inverted. So as a result, my little switch, when I turned it up, it turned the speed down. When I turned it down, it turned it up. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and rewire it. So I turn everything off. I turn off the controller. The computer was still on. I turn off the controller and I cut power to the VFD. Put it back, turn on the VFD, and then I click on the computer to turn on the spindle. It didn't turn on. I go, oh, I messed something up. I must have blown a fuse or anything. Long story short, I spent the next hour and a half taking this thing apart. I got background in electronics, so I figure, well, there's got to be something in there. Well, took it all apart. An hour and a half. Didn't see anything wrong. Put it all back together. As I'm putting the last screw, it occurred to me, I never turned on the controller. Back on. Finally, after wiring it all back up and stuff, it worked right as rain. It was a good 2 hours completely wasted. I felt like a complete idiot.
Oh dear.
The only accident I've had, I think I told Eloy and JP this one. The only accident I had was when I was an apprentice. I drilled through the mains cable coming into a block of flats in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So my background is I was a plumbing and heating engineer, and as an apprentice we were just finishing up a job in this block of flats. It was all, the snagging list was done and everything was done, and the foreman said, well done lads, it's all done. And I picked up all my tools, I was heading back out to the van, and the foreman said, Steve, just before you go, I should have known right then, right? Just when they say just before you go, you keep going, don't you? Right? So he said, we have an exit sign that we just want you to, an emergency exit sign that we just want you to mount up on the wall above the door, if that's okay. you have the drill in the hand, and I said, yeah, no problem at all. So I get my aluminium steps out and put them up in front of the it was like a double door, and I climb up and I take measurements and centralize it, and I turn around to him and say, well, there can't be any cables or anything behind here because there's a door below it, right? Like no one's going to drop any cables down where there's a door. So I mark my 4 holes and I drill the first 3, and I go to drill the last one, and the next thing I wake up on the floor, and there's like a big crowd of guys around me. The ambulance has been rung and all that. And basically what had happened is that the power guys had brought the mains cable, which is like a 2-inch armor cove cable, down from above, turned it, gone across the top of the door and gone down the side of the door and into the fuse board to the left. And I drilled right where it had bent, right there. And I was using a plastic drill, a plastic case drill.
Yep.
The steel bit that used to be like 4 inches long was non-existent. It was smoldering, and all the plastic had melted around my hand. I had burns on my hand. I had a few burns on my hand.
Alive.
Yeah, and basically I had where it had gone in my hand, I had the exit out through the side of my knee. It came out and shorted across obviously not the aluminium of the ladder, but the steel bars that go through just to strengthen the ladders where it was bolted at the side. It must have shorted out and gone across that from my kneecap to that, and that's what saved me. Basically, it grounded out through that and then went down through each of the steel bolts and grounded me to the ground.
Did you my goodness, but did you, it doesn't matter, this is the second time I hear that, but it's still like unbelievable. Did you feel messed up for a while after that? How did you?
No, completely opposite. I felt alive. Literally like buzzing. Like when I came round, I was literally buzzing. It was like, oh, you never guess what happened to me.
It affected your.
I was actually working as an apprentice for my father, and he was like, "But Steve, you nearly died. Do you know, you almost died from it." I was like, "Yeah, but it was so cool." Like, I was 19, 20.
Better than coffee.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. It hurts like hell. But yeah, I had to go back to the doctors. Obviously, I went to hospital and got checked out. But I had to go back to the doctors, and they had to do you know those monitors that they strap onto you? And they had to keep monitoring my heart because apparently it can put your heart out of sync. I didn't know that, but apparently your heart beat can actually be put out of sync, and it can beat irregularly for the rest of your life. But mine was good. I've got high blood pressure now, so maybe it's that. But
unbelievable.
So that's really only apart from the hammer incident, that's only really the wounds. What about you, OJ? Have you ever been stupid?
I was getting bit by a table saw one time, just on the end of my thumb. No big deal.
Ooh. Okay, just one of those moments of, oh shit, that was close. That was too close.
Yeah. One
of those that way where your whole body goes cold, and it's like sit down for a couple of minutes and think, whoa, that wasn't good. It's like car crash moment. You've all been in those, have you? Where you see the car coming towards you really fast that's in front of you, and you haven't hit the brakes quite quick enough.
Yep.
And it's like, no, and it's you hear the sound of the tires along the ground, and your whole body just goes cold. It's like, I've completely screwed up here.
How about a hammer?
Yeah.
How many of you have hit your fingers with a hammer? Come on.
Oh yeah.
Construction. My construction days, I was tearing down a wall. I had this wonderful it's just a chisel, breaking down a wall with a chisel and a small little 10-pound hand sledgehammer. Wham, wham. So I hold the chisel. Basically, I'm holding the chisel here. Smashed full strength my middle finger.
Oh.
Bam! Swelled. It must have swelled. I'm lucky I didn't break it. It swelled to easily double its size. The foreman on the job site goes to me. He's watching me. He's watching me hit it. And I'm here screaming. And he goes, "Does it hurt?" And I go, "Yes!" Screaming out. He goes, "Doesn't hurt me any."
But there's always that, like, it's at least 6 seconds of your brain saying, "Does that hurt?" Isn't there? You kind of whack it and you look at it and go,
this one.
You whack it and you look at it and you think, "Oh," and the more you think about it, the more it starts hurting, and you start calling yourself all the stupid names under the sun.
Yeah, it was purple and blue for a week. It didn't break the skin either, which I don't know if that's worse or better, but it hurt.
And the only other pain like it is when you kneel on something.
Ooh.
Right on that soft spot, just below the kneecap. Do you know when you kneel on a nail or a stone or something on the ground, it's like, "You Mother Hubbard."
Yep.
Yeah, and you can't walk and you're doing that stupid dance of around the place. You know, that sucks. What are people saying over in the chat?
Kick the table with the barefoot and right on the edge of your toe.
Oh, yeah, that's toe, a stub toe really hurts too.
Or how about the nail?
Actually, as a child,
the nail lift?
Yeah, actually, as a child, that's sore too, or cutting the nail. I remember actually as a child, just remembering it, I actually stood on a 6-inch nail and was walking around with a plank attached to my foot for a few seconds. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember my father actually pulling it out. It went right up through between two of my toes. And I remember my dad actually just saying, "I'm not going to lie. This is going to hurt, son."
Yeah.
And that...
He didn't lie.
No. Yeah, no, that was... And of course, it's the rusty nail as well, so you have to go for the shot and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got kicked off a fire truck working on a pump, landed on a steel I-beam and split my head from the forehead to the back of the head.
Oh, goodness.
87 stitches. Only missed half a day off work from it.
What?
That was Be Happy Woodworking. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, Be Happy. He flew 6 feet to the I-beam.
Ouch.
Man.
And then he says, "Temple, don't get into an electric storm. You're already charged." William Hopper got shot in the leg by a framing nail gun. 16 penny.
He's got to change his name then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he says, "I got shot in the leg by a framing nail," not "I shot myself in the leg by a framing nail." So did someone really hate you at the point and just decided to attach you to the wall? I remember years ago the carpenters on site fixing an apprentice to the floor with a framing gun. They pinned him. Do you know the work boots? The rubber sole sticks out from the boot all the way around, and they tacked him all the way around to the floor, and then tied his hands together so he couldn't undo his boots. That was a good one. He was there.
Do you remember the film Happy Gilmore?
You know me, JP. I don't watch movies.
Right at the very start, when he shoots him on the building site with a nail gun, they're shooting cans, and the boss walks past and he has a nail right in the top of his head.
Oh, there's so many people been shot with them things through the head, though, isn't there? Because whatever it is about the wire nails, they hit the skull and go sideways.
Yeah,
the skull,
they bend. Yeah,
Yeah, the skull is too hard. If the framing nail goes at a slight angle, it shoots it up. And you see these horror pictures of these framing nails bent up and kind of curved, sticking out their skull. This is ideal talk for Halloween. It's cool. I like this stuff.
Have you ever had any turning accidents? Because I know with the lathe, it's a lot more dangerous than the them.
No, again, knock on wood. The only stupid thing I ever did was I was working on I was doing like a crotch turning, so it was a log that I had mounted sideways, so the log was lengthways on it, so it was like a propeller.
Yeah,
and it was a piece probably about 8 inches long, and I had it mounted on the lathe, had it all ready there, ready to go, and I went over, made myself a cup of coffee, and I put the mug down on the lathe, and my phone rang. I went away and I was chatting away to the phone, came back, turned the lathe on, and my coffee cup got hit by the piece of wood, and it sent the coffee cup up, hit the ceiling, came down, hit me on the top of the visor, and then took off. So there was coffee just sprayed right up on the ceiling, and I was just more pissed because I'd spilt my coffee, to be honest with you, and had to go all the way over the other side of the room to make another one.
Oh, the only incident, I've actually had 2 incidents, and I was lucky not to get hurt really by any of them. The first one was I had a log on the lathe, and it was quite a substantial size log for the lathe that I've got, and it ended up coming flying off, and it shot up in the air, and it was up in the air long enough for me to go, where the hell did that go? And then it come down and cracked me on the top of the head. Right. The second one was I was practicing using like a skew, and they're really not good tools. They were like cheap eBay crap, which are now I really don't use.
No, stay away from those folks.
And I was kind of practicing messing around with it like on a cheap bit of pine, and I got a catch, and it got caught between the tool rest and the wood, right? And the skew was ripped from my hands, and it was going right, and then the skew shot off somewhere, right? And I was like, where the hell did that go? Right. Well, I cleaned up my workshop, right? 3 months later, I still hadn't found it. Right. And all of a sudden, I walked out into my workshop one day, and I went, and it was hanging in my workshop roof.
Oh boy.
Through the plywood. And I was like, Jesus Christ, if that went blade out towards me, that would have gone in me.
Yeah.
Now you got me looking at my ceiling just in case.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, most turnings when you're turning, because of the natural spin of the wood, especially more spindle turning. Bowls are more dangerous when you're turning them, because the bowls can really take off. But spindle work, generally when it breaks free from the lathe, unless it catches on a tool or on the tool rest, generally spins down onto the ground away from you.
Mm.
Do you know?
I think I probably would have been more comfortable with a bigger skew. I mean, this skew must have been like a 1/4 inch or something like that.
Yeah,
that's how cheap they are.
But I mean, the rules of using a skew anyway are have the tool rest as close to the piece as possible anyway, and as high on the piece as possible, because with a skew you're paring it back, you're shear scraping across the top. So I mean, you never have your tool rest too low, and that's the mistake a lot of people make with the skew, is they'll have the tool rest too low and they'll go into the piece as if they're using a gouge, and that's it's just like sticking a bit of steel into the side of a very fast spinning piece of wood, and it'll just snap it out of your hands. And if you've got any gap at all between the tool rest and the piece, the only place it's going to go is down in between it.
That's basically what happened then.
And I
was probably too far away, and obviously with using carbides, the tool rest was too far. You have to have it a little bit further down anyway, because the carbide and the I mean, carbides teach you to have the tool rest further away from the piece anyway, because number one, they're quite a strong bar and you get very little vibration through them, so you don't worry about vibration and movement of it. And number two, that because of the way the cutter is, you have to have them a good distance from the tool rest.
because the blade's quite big. So it teaches you to have the tool rest away from the piece, which I don't know, is not necessarily a good thing, I suppose. But we won't get into the whole carbide traditional thing, will we, JP?
No, carbide's better.
Mm-hmm. Moving
That's
on.
That's why you started buying them.
I use carbides for hollowing only.
Yeah, but you've just started buying them. I'll rest my case.
They are awesome for hollowing. They are absolutely amazing. Now, saying that, they're not traditional carbides that I use. They're not the flat blade. They're the cupped blade. So that, yeah, still.
Why is it a
big
to do with traditional and carbide?
You get some people. You get some people that are just you're not real woodworkers or real wood turners if you use carbides, and you get some people that they're just it's kind of like you're not a real woodworker if you use CNCer. You know,
well, they're not
unless you have a beard.
Yeah, unless you have a beard as well. It's people like they're just very opinionated people. You know,
the only difference.
Everyone's going to have their own opinion at the end of the day.
Well, the one thing with carbide is they come sharp. If you buy traditional tools and you don't have them properly sharpened, you're not going to do a good job. You're not going to learn properly, and you're going to get frustrated.
Yeah,
that's really the whole thing. If those tools are not sharpened to how they're supposed to cut, then you're not gonna like it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean yeah. The only advantage against carbides with traditional is you do learn a lot more tool orientation techniques than you do with a carbide. Because with a carbide, you're very limited. It's either a straight cut or a 45-degree cleaning cut. That's literally all you can do. You're either scraping or you're doing a cleaning 45-degree cut. That's basically all you can learn with tool orientation. Whereas when you're using a gouge, you're learning tool control, you're using finesse, you're using all that kind of stuff, like, but they still both do the same job.
Yeah,
and it just means you're doing.
Yeah, you can both turn the bowl with carbides.
Yeah, it just means you're doing more sanding with carbide. That's all it means. It's just a lot less sanding once you get used to using a traditional tool.
Yeah. Both do exactly the same, just different way of doing it.
And carbides in general are a cheaper tool to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, how much turning do you do? Do you do much turning or?
Years ago, years ago, I nothing but traditional. And that's what I learned on, and lately I've been using carbide because I was doing a lot of pens and a lot of bottle stoppers and stuff. But I do have a big lathe now, and I'm going to start using some bowls. But the crappy Harbor Freight set I have is junk, so I'm going to actually buy a good set of traditional.
He just wants to copy me, doesn't he? First a scroll saw, now the lathe.
Well, I do everything better than you, Jamie. So
Yeah, right.
Somebody has to watch for something.
Yeah. But helps you sleep at night. Keep telling yourself that.
I don't
can't
sleep at night. That's the problem.
But wait a second. For the money, are the ones from Harbor Freight?
Well, there's a couple of different ones from Harbor Freight. The cheapest ones, don't even waste your time buying, because they do not come sharp at all. The more expensive one, they do come semi-sharp from what I heard. But
yeah, you want HS steel. You need to get.
Take it easy, OJ.
See you, OJ. Thanks a million.
All right, thank you.
Take care, dude.
Have a good one, OJ.
All right, you too.
Yeah, it. As long as you get a good steel, then you're gonna be able to turn with it. But it's all about keeping an edge as well, because a cheaper tool might cut okay, but man, you're going to be backwards and forwards sharpening it, and that if you're turning a bowl and you're backwards and forwards to the sharpening rig, sharpening it all the time, it's just going to drain the energy from you, and it's going to take the enjoyment out of doing any turning, because you're just constantly sharpening your tools. And then if you are new to it and you're using a cheaper tool, you start doubting yourself, thinking, I'm not doing this right at all. I mustn't be using this tool properly. And then that's when I'm sure a lot of new time turners give up at the point when they think that they're not using the tool right. But it is genuinely, if someone was to come and say to me, what is the most important lesson in wood turning, I would say learning to sharpen the tools. You can, everything else, you'll learn everything else with a decent sharp set of tools. But until that point, if you're using dull tools, you're just not going to make anything. I'm sure that's why you see a lot of I don't know how to say it without sounding horrible. I'm just going to say it because I'm Steve. That you see a lot of new turners when they turn a piece, they're not finessed. They're not, the shape of them are very blocky. They're a very blocky shape, and they're happy, and fair play to them that they're happy because they've made it round, right? But the reason why they're blocky is because their tools aren't sharp, and they can't get that really finessed, nice flow, that nice flowing cut. They're hacking away at it, and they're going in and coming out and going in, and they've got to a point where they've gone, oh, I just can't go on anymore with this. It's getting frustrating, and they just sand it and finish it, and that's why it looks blocky, because you can't get that nice. A sharp tool will glide lovely, whatever wood you're cutting, unless it's this friggin' ironwood that I have here. The tool will just glide through really smoothly.
Same thing goes for pretty much all disciplines in woodworking. I mean, obviously, I use nothing but Amana and high quality bits in in my router, or it's just I don't want to tell you how long I have to sand if I don't. But a table saw. Who was it that I was talking to the other day? It was James King was saying you can get the cheapest table saw if you've got a good fence and a really good blade. It could perform almost, or if not as well as a top model. It's all about the sharpness.
Yeah, I'm sure
that's why in school we had to we learned how to actually, we did a lot of carving, hand carving, and we were taught how to actually sharpen our tools so that you actually were able to get through a lot of carving.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky. My father taught me how to hand sharpen. He was a big believer in the stone, the oil stone, and the leather strop, and doing it all the proper way. So I've only literally had the Record Power sharpening system for probably, I think it's about 6 months. I think I've had it, but in the nearly 3 years that I've been turning, all my tools were hand sharpened, and it makes you look after the tools and appreciate them more when you're spending time sharpening them. It just
absolutely. And bits are the same thing. I mean, the straight bits, the spiral bits, you won't catch me sharpening one of those. Haven't learned about that. Haven't learned how to do that one yet. If that's even possible.
The diamond cards are the credit cards are brilliant.
Yeah.
I've used those heavy, but I've never got on with those. If I'm honest, the ones I use are actually, this needs a clean.
The stone
sharpening.
Yeah, I start with these and I end up with the stone. This is
the trend credit card, diamond credit card. It's 600 one side and it's 300 the other, and they are amazing. They're a great little credit card.
Yeah,
they're a little bit more expensive than the ones you have there, but they last forever, and they are really, really, really cool. So okay, so we're heading to 1 o'clock now. That's what, 3 hours? 3 hours. I think that's enough, lads. I would I would like to thank you all for joining me on the panel. It's been cool. We talked about a lot of stuff there. I didn't see any hauntings. I've had no ghouly ghosts or anything like that. Maybe that will happen on Tuesday night on Eloy's show.
Yep.
So I will say goodbye to everyone, but before we do, I'll start with Eloy and we'll head along, and you can all say where folks can find you.
Okay, so
Eloy.
Well, thank you for inviting me on. You can find me on my channel here on YouTube, and my channel's name is Escajedo Woodworking. Now, although it's difficult to pronounce and spell, all you got to do is, if you're interested, is type Skull Chair in the browser in YouTube, and you can find I'm the first one up there, Skull Chair. And I'll be interviewing Stephen Twidell this Tuesday, Halloween, and we're gonna find out the truth about Stephen Twidell.
Hell yeah, you are.
Thank you.
God help you all. And Javi.
Well, you can find me Javi's Woodshop. If you go to the chat and you right click on the three little dots there, you could go directly to my channel, or just type in javi.com. That'll take you to my website, and you can go on from there. And please, if you're a woodworker or woodworker wannabe, come join the 30-day challenge. You can make it as difficult or as easy as you want, and it is by far a wonderful excuse to finish off that honey-do list, so you'll get in good with your spouse.
Yeah, we were only talking about that earlier, and I said I might join in with that, but JP has to remind me of what's going on. He has to send me a message every day and remind me to do something. JP has disappeared. He's probably gone to play with his Mancrafting mug. Mike is, I'm not sure if Mike's still there. So with that, I guess we will say goodbye, folks, unless they come back in the next 30 seconds of me closing the show.
Mike went off to take care of a pole fire.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. That's all right. Well, we can forgive him, I suppose. And JP's gone to help him, yeah? All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish it up there. I will apologize to JP later for kicking him off. But thank you, Eloy. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you, Mike, JP, and OJ. It was great to have OJ on the show. Thank you, everybody that was on the chat, who are in the chat too. It was awesome to have you all aboard. Not quite the normal Templeboy show, but as I say, the eye infection, I didn't want to go near any dust today, and give it a rest, and hopefully it'll be back to normal tomorrow. That's it, guys. I will say goodnight, and I will see you on Tuesday on Eloy's show. 12 o'clock my time, it will be 8 o'clock your time. Is that right, Eloy?
That's correct. Eastern time here in the States.
Awesome.
8 o'clock
All
Eastern.
right. That's brilliant. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.